Okay, so if this is your first time, welcome. If you're returning, thanks for you returning. Thanks for your return. Okay, we're going to go ahead and check the energy. And we're going to pull some ancestor messages around it. Okay, see what the ancestor has to say. Okay, so let's go ahead and give thanks to the Most High for being all seeing, all knowing, all present, all powerful, being the only wise God. And thanks to my ancestors for their sacred knowledge, wisdom, and strength. For their sacred knowledge and strength, and give thanks to my spirit team for the support and guidance. For their sacred knowledge and strength, and give thanks to my spirit team for the support and guidance. Let's go ahead and get into this reading. Okay, we go ahead and check the overall energy. Okay, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Okay, so we have seek. Okay, so we have someone open to receiving, seeking probably some guidance. I don't know what they're seeking. Let's see. What other messages do you have for us today? Okay. Okay, so we have teach. Hello. Hi. Hey. Hello. Okay, so we have the teach. Okay, so somebody could be seeking some sort of teaching. Hello, how are you? I'm well. Thanks for asking. We have the Four of Cups. This is the energy of someone opportunity beckons. They could have their back on the opportunity. Okay, they could be missed out on the opportunity. Okay, missing out. That's the Four of Cups energy. This is Cancer, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or it can be anyone. Okay, we're gonna get one or more. Okay, so we have trust. Okay, so this is a fool. Someone is diving face and first into what they're believing. Okay, they're going ahead. They look like they trust in the process, going with the flow. They have the Four of Cups. There is an energy here with their back turned towards something. We don't know exactly what it is. Okay, and we have shared the love. Okay, so this is Three of Cups, some type of victory, celebration, and sharing the love. Okay, and we bottom of the deck we have rest and consider. Okay, this is the fire energy, Sagittarius energy. Somebody could be sitting back just resting and reconsidering a situation. Okay, so we have again we have someone seeking, they're open to receive, seeking some type of knowledge or wisdom. Okay, the next energy out of some is a hierophant, which is a teacher. She's teaching something, some wisdom, some sacred knowledge. This is the hierophant energy. Number five can be significant. We have beckon, opportunity beckon. You see this person have their back towards an opportunity, right? They just don't want to see you face the situation for whatever it is. It could, we don't know yet. So somebody could have a back turned towards some type of teaching. Okay. We have somebody here having faith. Okay. They're going face in a situation, chest in first, heart ready to take a leap of faith towards some sort of victory. Sharing the love. I don't know. Let's see. We're going to go ahead and get. So number nine can be significant, number five, number four, number zero, or number three. Okay, could mean something to you. So yeah, somebody's resting and reconsidering some sort of share the love offer. They could be trusting the process. They could have their back. kind of like turned. Somebody could have their back turned. We do have a double water sign here, water element, the Four of Cups and the Three of Cups. Okay, they could be having their back turned towards some type of victory or celebration. They could have their back turned some sort of love. One part of them want to have their back turned, the other part they want to share their heart. Okay, so we have two major arcanas, the Fool and the Hermit. Hierophant, and the Hierophant is also a major arcana. Okay, so we're gonna read the ancestor energy. Okay, see what the ancestor has to say. What ancestor wants to come forth. We have the name. Okay, the name ancestor says your name carries power, history, and meaning. Okay, so someone's name here carries power and meaning. Okay, something about somebody's name. Okay, let me see. Let's see how we're gonna do this. Let's go ahead and pull some past life information. Okay, we're gonna pull maybe. Woo, Jesus. How many do you want to? How do you want to speak? The name ancestor. So their name carries power. So, okay, so this name means something. Somebody's name means something. Okay, power in history. Ooh, Lord Jesus. Okay, so we have ruler and leader. Okay, so this is the past life energy of a theme. Somebody ruled and lead in a position of power, shaping societies and influencing change. Okay, so this is somebody's name here, influencing change, having some type of power. Okay, we're gonna find out who that is, find out more about that energy. Let's see. So somebody's name carries power who is a ruler and a leader. Okay, they was enslaved and oppressed. This is a soul origin. So they came here to be enslaved and or oppressed. That was a soul's origin. It says your past life included hardship, captivity, or fighting against injustice. Okay, so this is sorry about that. We could have some technical difficulties here. It could be very well that somebody don't want this message to get out, but we're gonna get it out anyway. Like I said, there was a ruler and a leader, okay, who had the life theme of a ruler and a leader. Okay, that was their role. They came in as someone slaved and oppressed. Okay, this ancestor here. Okay, so we are going to find out more about these energies. We're going to pull one more. Okay. Okay, there's a and performer and an entertainer at past like music, dance, theater, or storyteller. Okay, so somebody came in to entertain. Their life thing was to entertain. Okay, and their healing and resolution is breaking soul contracts. Okay, so they came here to break some type of soul contract. It says serving agreements that no longer serve, severing agreements that no longer serve their highest good. Okay, so it could be some people on the table that could have had their contracts broken. Okay, sound like somebody here has been enslaved and oppressed. Okay, by some sort of leader. It's two life themes here. So this is two different energies. Okay, so we have a ruler and a leader, and we have a performer and an entertainer. They're here in this reading today. And there is somebody here who was born, that's their sole origin, was to be enslaved and oppressed. So your past life included hardship, captivity, and fighting against injustice. So this is like a real live ancestor here. Okay? They're here, they have something to say. There's a message about breaking some sort of soul contract. So I'm getting three energies here: an enslaved and oppressed. We have a ruler and a leader, and a performer and an entertainer. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and put some energies around this. See if we can get some more information. Okay, so we have scholar at the bottom. So this scholar is you dedicated your life to study philosophy or sacred knowledge. Okay, we do have a teacher here. Okay, this Hierophant. Okay, they could be seeking some sort of knowledge. So let's see. Let's get two energies for enslaved and oppressed under the soul origin. Tell me more. So they came from a royal bloodline. Okay, their soul origin is a royal bloodline. You are a ruler, a noble, ruler, noble, or someone with significant power and influence. Okay, so we have two soul origins here. One is enslaved and oppressed, and the other one is come here with a royal bloodline. And their karmic lesson is debt and poverty. Okay, so this is a karmic lesson. Okay, I'm gonna pull a couple more. I'm not gonna get too deep um, into this reading. Okay, so we're gonna see. Tell me more. So somebody's name here. We got a royal bloodline. Their name could be very hello. Their name could be very important. They have a royal bloodline, and there's a performer and an entertainment. Their name could be very important. And there's a ruler and a leader. Their name could be very important. We have someone fear of speaking the truth. So somebody here has something to say. You were silenced, punished, or ridiculed. This is their challenge and their shadow. Okay, so somebody is afraid of speaking up. This is a challenge because I know in the recent past, our ancestors they weren't able to speak how they felt. They weren't able to express how they felt. They wasn't able to speak on certain topics or say certain things, less known being out in public, or they would be punished. Okay, so this ancestor wants this person's name, this name ancestor, this particular ancestor, have something to say. Okay, because they were able to speak their truths. And someone here in this reading is afraid to speak the truth as well. Okay, there is someone who is going through a karmic lesson of debt and poverty, financial struggles that left lingering fears around abundance. So that was a challenge in the shadow. I know that was one of my shadows. I heal at the end of every reading. I authentically share myself with the world. Okay, so we have some person suffering from some type of debt. So we have a karmic lesson and we have a shadow and a healing resolution is by breaking a soul contract. which is severing agreements that no longer serve your highest good. So you're having your somebody here is being told to speak out because that's how you break a soul contract by speaking out about something. Okay, let's see. We get a couple more, at least three more. Let's see, spirit. I acknowledge my past wounds and choose to heal them in love. Okay, so there could be some wounds, some people is carried over from the past life. And choosing love to heal them is a way of healing themselves and their ancestors. Okay, because a lot of things that the ancestors went through, they, a lot of people would be pissed. They would be mad. They would be angry. Matter of fact, they are angry. They want to release their anger and their frustration, by connecting with their loved ones on the other side, to be able to give them the knowledge and the information that they need so they can heal, right? And I release past life bonds that keep me stuck and open my heart to new possibilities. Okay, so it's time to move on from a situation. It could be time to move on from this debt and poverty. It could be time to move on from some old soul contracts. It could be time to move on from not speaking your truth, speaking in fear, holding back. I release all fears and step into my full divine power. So when you learn to break a contract with people that no longer serves you, that helps the ancestor, okay, give them strength, give you power, okay, you receive rewards, you receive blessings, you receive more gifts, excuse me, okay. I don't want this reading to get too long. I'm trying to learn to break them down and get the message across. Okay. So we got at the bottom of the deck is lost love. So somebody lost some love. Okay, it could have been this ruler, this entertainer and performer, somebody from a royal bloodline, the enslaved ancestors that's been enslaved or oppressed. They have ancestors that's been a part of a royal bloodline, an ancestor has been a part of a performer and entertainer. All these names are significant, important in this reading. So, like I said, somebody having a problem with fear of speaking up. Okay, somebody have a problem with speaking. We're gonna pull a couple more energies, and we're just gonna go ahead and clarify with tarot. Okay, get some information behind these energies, these past life energies. We have a warrior spirit here, a past forged in battle as a knight, samurai, or fearless rebel. We have a fearless rebel. It's a soul origin. Somebody came to got a royal bloodline and enslaved an oppressed person and a warrior spirit. Whoa! So we got three major arcanas out here, and these ancestors. Okay, spirit realm. They showing up. We finna clarify who they are. I know you guys don't want this message to come out, but it's okay. I ain't got nothing but time. We're gonna get it through. Okay. I have a job to do. Okay. So there's some type of divine punishment that somebody's been receiving. You face judgment or consequence for past life actions. We're gonna pull some positions, some who's, okay, when I get two more. So okay, so we have a karmic partner. Could that be the person sitting back there playing with the phone, playing with technology? Don't want the story to come out. Mm, yeah, I am free from past life burdens and I embrace my soul's evolution. I receive that. Okay, so let's go through. We're gonna do things different this time. We're gonna go ahead and Put some tarot out on the situation. Okay, so we're gonna start off with the warrior spirit, somebody who's past force in battle as a knight, samurai, and fearless rebel. Okay, so this has something to do with a Gemini, okay, or a Leo, okay. It came out as a Gemini. So Gemini could be a warrior spirit. They could be fighting for something, okay. This Gemini, this lover's energy could have been a choice that they made, okay. That has something to do with their wishes coming true. Has something to do with a Queen of Wands. We did see that Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck. That has something to do with some sort of investment with the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so let's see. Somebody is enslaved, ooh, or some type of judgment. Jesus, the judgment wanted to come out too. We got the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so let's see. We trying to tap into a little bit of all of them right now. So somebody was enslaved and oppressed. Your past included hardship. Okay, it could have been some plans that were made. It could have been by Aries, or Aries could have been enslaved and oppressed. Okay, in a past life. Okay, the Two of Wands is the Aries energy. Okay, they could have been enslaved and oppressed, or it could have been somebody's plans. Have Aries could have planned for someone to be enslaved or oppressed in a situation. Okay, so we do have an Aries here, the plans of enslaving and oppressing someone, or there was an Aries enslaved or oppressed. Let me pull a couple. Let me pull a couple of who's. Okay, because I'm feeling it could have something to do with some type of friendship, or enslaved someone. It could have enslaved a friend or something. Oppressed a friend, an Aries energy. They definitely here. Okay, let's see if we can find a who. Let's find a who. Couple find a people. Okay, we have a Cancer here. That could have something to do with somebody being enslaved or oppressed. Okay, there could be an online internet lover. Okay, that could be enslaved or oppressed. Or there's a public relations specialist that could be enslaved or oppressed. Could have a royal bloodline, or they could be an entertainer, or a performer, or a ruler, or a leader. Okay, their name could be great. Okay, let's see. Okay, and we also have a bailiff. You could be a bailiff, a court officer responsible for security and other in order. They could be doubt, blocking intuition, ignoring signs. Okay, so this could be a bailiff that could be blocking, ignoring signs. Okay, could not block, following their intuition. Okay, who else? We do have an internet lover and a public relations specialist. That could be significant. Okay, let's see, let's get one more. A domestic partner, IT specialist. Okay, or you could be IT specialist. Okay, a domestic, you could have a domestic, there's a domestic partner. IT specialist says manage technology, networks, and computer systems. Okay, this is who this message is for. Then we have a domestic partner, a committed, unmarried, romantic partner sharing a household. Okay, it could be a Cancer. There is a Cancer here. A bailiff, an IT specialist, and an internet lover, public relations specialist. Okay, so these are the people that it could be more people that if you resonate with this situation. Okay, so we have their Gemini as being a warrior spirit. So this warrior spirit, they could be here to fight for something. Okay, In their past life, um, there was a warrior spirit. Okay, this could be a current situation. They could be here in this present life. Okay, or they could have an ancestor from a past life, but definitely have a Gemini who is a warrior spirit. Okay, and then you have an enslaved and oppressed soul origin here. Okay, and we have this two of wands here. Gemini popped out again while I'm shuffling. Eight of swords. They could be nervous or scared or something, or trapped. They feel trapped. Okay, then we have somebody here who's enslaving some people. Okay, this Aries energy. Okay, they could be in having plans of enslaving and oppressing someone. Okay, just tell me more. We have a royal bloodline soul origin here. So somebody here with a royal bloodline is showing up. You have a royal bloodline. You were a ruler, a noble, or someone significant power and influence. Okay. Well, this is high priestess energy. Okay. This is a high priestess, has a royal bloodline. Okay. Part of a royal bloodline. Then we have a performer and an entertainer. Okay, let's see who this is. So this high priestess, you could be a Pisces energy. Okay, so this performing entertainer at past life music. Okay, so we do have this performer entertainer. Okay, a past of music, dance, theater, and studying. So they could be into music in some kind of way. Okay, their energy is clarified by a tower. So we don't know what that tower means. Okay, but this one could have something to do with a Leo. This one could have something to do with a Leo. Okay, having something to do with some type of performer and entertainer. Yeah, a Leo could have something to do with a tower. Okay, for an entertainer or performer. Mm, mm. Wow, let's see. Okay, then we have a ruler and a leader. Okay, we have a ruler and a leader. Okay, let's see what this about this ruler and this leader. Okay, so this could be someone who wants to start something new, have a new project or new beginning or new inspire project, some type of inspiration. It could be with a Leo, Virgo, or a Cancer. Okay, they could be trying to spark up something and win some type of success. Okay, let's see. Somebody's here breaking a soul contract, severing agreements that no longer serve their highest good. This is a healing resolution. This is something that's healing for someone. Okay, somebody could be watching. The Leo could be watching because they're exposed. Okay, we got the Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck. It has something to do to Aquarius. Okay, yeah, somebody's watching somebody's happiness. Somebody watching something being illuminated. Somebody watching someone get exposed. This is a Leo and Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Okay, there is a fool here. Okay, so somebody is watching somebody get exposed. Somebody breaking some soul contract. They could be watching a Leo. A Leo could be watching a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, somebody's watching, collecting information that somebody is exposed. Okay, it could be this Leo. So somebody's in debt and poverty. Okay, this somebody's having some type of financial hardship, some type of financial struggle. Tell me more. Hmm. Okay, so we have, okay, it depends on how something's going to turn out. Okay, something's in the oven, something's cooking, destiny's on the roll for this energy right here. This is somebody's learning a karmic lesson from something. Okay, and time will tell how things are going to turn out. Okay, time's going to tell something about the love life. Okay, this King of Wands. Okay, they could be experiencing some type of debt and poverty. Okay, they could be watching the wheel turn. Let's see. Somebody's fear of speaking the truth. Let's see who it is. Somebody's here afraid of speaking. Speaking up. Tell me who's have a problem with. This is a shadow. Okay, the hermit. Okay, so the hermit knows something. Okay, she's holding on to some information. Okay, she could know something about a domestic partner. She could be knowing something about an internet lover. She could be knowing something about a cancer. She could be a public relations specialist. She could know something about a public relations specialist. Okay. She could know something about an IT specialist. Okay. She could have some information about somebody being enslaved and oppressed. She could have some information about a royal bloodline, a performer or entertainer, a ruler or leader. She could be having information about some type of divine punishment or some karmic partners. She could be she holding on some type of information. She has some type of fear of speaking the truth. Okay, so we have a divine punishment down here. Okay, this could be why a lot of people won't speak up. They could be this person won't speak up because there's a divine punishment here. Okay, they could be connected to a karmic partner. Okay, let's see. So we have this Aries energy, Pisces energy. So this divine punishment, okay, it could be coming for a Pisces. They are completely aware of this punishment. They can see it coming. They face judgment or consequences for their past actions. They are aware of this. They are just a hangman in reverse. At one point in time, they sacrifice themselves or somebody, or know about some type of sacrifice. They are aware of this judgment and punishment. Okay, now they have a partner. Okay, there could be somebody as a partner relationship meant to teach difficult lessons. Okay, so there is a partner, a karmic partner involved. Okay, so let's find out who that is. Okay, it could have something. It could be a friend, a family member, a coworker, a neighbor. Okay, okay, we have this Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles came out. Okay, this is a karmic partner. Okay, this is a she could be a Gemini, she could be a Cancer. No, she could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Okay, but she is definitely a Queen of Pentacles. Okay, it has something to do with some type of finances. Okay, they could have sacrificed this person. They could have sacrificed themselves as Pisces, but we know that this Virgo over here is holding back the truth. Okay, she's holding back the truth. She's not speaking something. So if somebody feels that I acknowledge my past wounds and choose to heal them in love, let's find out who this is. Okay, so it could be a Leo. Okay, she's moving towards success. Somebody is a winning. You know what I'm saying? This sign is a Leo. She acknowledged. I acknowledge my past wounds and choose to heal them in love. This is somebody who's winning, whether it's a Leo or somebody who is just successful. They could be winning because they choose to heal their past wounds and use to heal them in love. Okay, take the how I resonate. Okay, we know that there is somebody going after their passion. With this page of wands, this could be a ruler and a leader. Okay, we have someone enslaved and oppressed. They could be having some plans. This ruler could be having some plans with somebody enslaved and oppressed, because these ones out here. Okay, this is along the same energy. Okay, they could be looking to see how something turns out, how they're going to, I don't know. They already destroyed a performer and this performer and entertainer. I don't know why he's in this tower, experiencing some sort of tower. Okay. So somebody is, I release my fears and step into my full divine power. So somebody is saying, I'm releasing my fears, I'm stepping into my full divine power. It could be this King of Pentacles. It could be this King of Pentacles. Okay. But they fearful, or they did, or they stepped into it, and somebody's afraid, or why they the Nine of Swords. It's the Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Okay. This could be a King of Pentacles refusing an offer to step into their full divine power. They could have been afraid, having nightmares to step into their full divine power. We're gonna find out why. Okay. Next, we're gonna move on to, I release past life bonds that keep me stuck and open them to my new possibilities. This is a relationship challenge. That's something to do with a relationship. This is, could that be a karmic cycle? Okay, let's see. Okay, because this could be a Scorpio. I release past life bonds that keep me stuck and open my heart to new possibilities. So something ended, or this could be a Scorpio energy who's stepping into new possibilities. Okay. And then we have, I free myself. I am free from past life burdens and I embrace my soul's evolution right here. Okay. Let's see. Tell me more. Somebody feel like they free. Okay, tell me more. Somebody taking a leap of faith. This fool is here. It's up here at the top. Okay. So they like shit. Fucking, I'm going after it. I'm free, and I free my past burdens, and I embrace soul evolution. Somebody is taking a leap of faith. Okay, they is trusting in where this is going to lead. Okay, they could be going to someone who is sharing their love. It's the next card. Okay, somebody is not the Four of Cups. I think this is a Pisces energy. The Four of Cups. They still not taking the opportunity of what's coming before them. Okay, so we have at the bottom of the deck, we have Seven of Swords. Somebody come and do something stupid. This fool, they're like, fuck it, I'm going after it. Okay, they're going after healing, or they're going after Sagittarius, or Sagittarius is going after some type of Seven of Swords. I don't know. Let's find out. Okay, so let's see. So we have a karmic partner here, which is a partner in crime. Okay, they karmic. They probably doing something I don't have no business doing. They are part of some relationship. Okay, is there any other relationships out here? No, these are soul origin. Okay, so we have a karmic partner. We have someone refusing to speak the truth or fear of speaking the truth. Some information. Okay, so somebody knows something going on, but they don't want to talk about it. Okay, then we have somebody here winning. I acknowledge my past, heal them in love. So this is the energy there's in love, and there's an energy here to step out toward their soul's evolution. Right here next to it is a Scorpio who is releasing their past and keeping them stuck and open to new possibilities. Okay, this is a relationship challenge. So their karmic partner could be this Queen of Pentacles right here. This is the only other relationship situation here. There's a karmic cycle. I release. So this could have something to do with type of. There's a high IT specialist. Interrupted, disrupted. That's what happens when my phone or my live go. Um, when it clicks off, when it glitches, when I disappear. There could be some IT. Um, is an IT specialist, manages technologies, network, and computer systems. Okay, that could be having something to do with it. Let's go ahead and find out. Let's get some information of this IT specialist. Who is this IT specialist? Okay, look at who's at the bottom of that. They're doing something sneaky. So that has everything to do. That could be an Aquarius. Okay. This says IT specialist. I just clarified this one. Okay. So this has something to do with my technology. Okay. It has something to do with the Seven of Swords. Okay. Let's see. Tell me more about this IT specialist. They could have something to do with some sort of lie. Okay, so they could have been told some sort of lie. Somebody told them a lie. Okay, so they're doing some type of dirty work for someone because they have been told a lie. Let's find out what type of lie been told. Okay, since they want to interrupt, they could be part of something. They have no idea. They just could be brought in. Yeah, they could have been sad about something about some type of tarot because of some lie. Because the Ace of Swords did come out in reverse. Let's find out what this lie was told. Tell us about this lie. What's the recent past of this Ace of Swords in reverse? Okay, so it has something to do with a Scorpio. It can have something to do with them watching something online. It could be having something to do with some sort of illusions. Okay, this is a recent past. Okay, this is Scorpio energy. We don't know if they're working with a Scorpio. I don't know. Let's see. Let's go to the recent past of the Seven of Cups. The recent past of the Seven of Cups. Tell me more. Okay, then we have a Pisces here. Okay, so there's a Pisces that could have been creating some sort of illusion to someone, but they end up telling a lie. Okay, so tell me about this lie. Oh shit, it has something to do with something. So you could be a friend of this Pisces, Scorpio. I don't know. Seven of Cups is Scorpio. It also speaks of as an illusion. So you could be watching something. Okay, we're gonna find out what your lie that was told to you. Okay, has something to do with justice. Okay, you feel like you're doing some sort of justice. Okay, let's do some type of lie. So what's known about this lie? What's known about this lie? Because it looks like there's a Pisces that gave you some sort of an illusion. Okay, so you got paid. Okay, so what's known about this lie is that there was some type of benefit. Okay, um, they could have paid you to do something, but it had everything to do with a lie. Okay, so it was an offer or a thought of an offer. It has something to do with a Capricorn. Okay, definitely with a Capricorn and a Pisces. Okay, we're still clarifying what's known. Okay, so was that definitely somebody paid? Okay, this came out first. So this is the Ace of Pentacles. What came out next is they pay for some sort of happiness to happen. Okay, this is a Pisces energy. Scorpio, I mean, no, not Scorpio, I'm sorry. This is Capricorn and Pisces. Okay. Somebody put some illusion, some sort of thought, okay, in your head about some sort of happiness. Okay, let's find out what your happiness have, what the happiness have to do. What kind of happiness did they promise you? Okay, because they definitely told you a lie. Okay, they put some money in your face and make you think you're gonna get paid. Put this is a thought. The Ace of Pentacles is a thought of some money, a thought of some financial endeavor. But when he comes from the Capricorn, then it's like he's a trickster. Okay, well he promised you some type of happiness. Okay, but it was a lie. Okay, so tell me what kind of happiness is Pisces energy? Some sort of happiness. What kind of happiness did they promise you? What did it have anything to do with? Okay, about you moving to calmer waters. About you, yeah, yeah. They said that you was going to be able to move to calmer waters, or that they were going to move to calmer waters. However, that was a lie. They were clarifying the lie. Okay. What else did they tell this IT specialist? Okay. That there was some sort of community that was under judgment, or did they tell you about the judgment? Or they told you about some type of community being under judgment. Okay. Okay. It could have something to do with a Sagittarius. Okay. Or some sort of healing, that they're wanting some sort of healing or something like that. But we're still clarifying a lie. Okay. What is uncertain about this lie? Okay. What is this? What questions does this IT specialist have? What's uncertain? Okay. There could be some uncertainties that you have. What's uncertain about this lie? What's uncertain about this lie? Okay. So there we go. He showed up. See, this is the Capricorn. Yeah, he got you caught up. So what's uncertain is like, okay, this is how he trick you. Okay, he tricks you. He give you two choices. Okay, but neither one of them are no good, because what's uncertain is like, which one do I believe? Okay, this is a twister. He twists things around. What's uncertain is if he's twisting some things around. Yes, you're right. He is twisting some things around. Yeah, he betrayed you. The Ten of Swords, the bottom of the deck. Yeah, I don't know if the Scorpio is something to do with it, but this is a sadness card. Okay, and this is a betrayal card, and this is what's uncertain is that, like, which one do I believe? You can't believe either one, because he set out to betray you, because we're still clarifying this lie. Okay, this lie. So that's uncertain about the lie. Or if he's thinking about which one, right? Yeah, look who fell out. So we have Aquarius energy coming out. What's to be discovered, which was the question. What's to be discovered that your wishes are not going to come true? Okay, this is a hopeful, wishful energy, and this is what's to be discovered. This is this upright is like, oh yeah, your wishes, your hopes coming true, and everything is all balanced and beautiful, moving to calmer water and all the great stuff. But what you soon to discover is that what is to be discovered is that this is in reverse. So there will be no hopes, there will be no wishes coming true. You learn that through tarot. Okay. So tarot told you so. So he got you kind of, I don't know which energy, or could you be the one? Could you be this hermit that has some information that you're not? Somebody's not here speaking the truth because you know something about that. I don't know. Which one are you on the board? Performer, entertainer. Are you the one who took the leap of faith? The fool? I don't know. Who? I'm free from past life burdens, and I embrace my soul's evolution. I don't know which one. Yeah, but someone they're watching the Three of Wands. It could be an Aries watching for sure. He's over here with the plans, okay, to keep somebody enslaved and oppressed. Okay, so this is his plans. He's watching the Three of Wands. Yeah, he's watching the Six of Pentacles. Some sharing, some information, sharing some valuable knowledge. Okay, so let's see. What else do this IT specialist need to know? So you must have spoke to somebody who had a pretty, yeah, that you're going to be heartbroken, or you are heartbroken right now, based on what was said, based on the valuable information that was shared with you. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, they betrayed you. That's what they do. Okay, so you may want to quit while you're ahead. All right. So now we're going to get back to the reading. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and tap. Aries, you're up next. Okay, these are plans of some Aries to enslave and oppress someone. Okay, your past involved hardship, captivity, or fighting against injustice. Okay, with these plans right here. So it could be some Aries planning to keep someone enslaved and oppressed. Okay, big emperor energy. Okay, so let's see. Let's find out. Let's see. I don't know. I'm being led to ask about the relationship that these plans have to do with this IT specialist. Okay. Yeah, about them moving on to calmer water. So that was the promise that came from the Emperor Capricorn energy. They could have gave you two options, right? Okay, so let's see. Tell me about this plan. What's known about these plans of this Aries? Aries got some plan. Now, better yet, let's go to the recent past. Let's go to the recent past of these two of wands. Okay, we got the King of Cups. I don't know. Is that Pisces energy, Scorpio energy? I don't know. Let's see. How we gonna find out? Let's put one energy related to this Pisces, this water sign. Okay, so he's related to some type of Queen of Cups. Okay, it could be related to some type of Queen of Cups. Okay. Tell me more about these plans. They're Cancer. Okay, so they're directly related to this Cancer as part of this reading. Okay, they're a partnership, relationship coach. Okay, so they teach people about relationships, what they want done to the relationship, how they want to they could be marketing something, have something to do with a relationship coach, marketer, historian, records and studies the past. Okay, so this person studies the past. Okay, this King of Cups records and studies the past, historian, relationship coach. Okay, so that could be studying relationships. Okay, so nonetheless, I'm giving this advice. I don't know. Take that how it resonates. What else do we need to know about this King of Cups? Tell us about this King. Tell us more about this King of Cups. What's known about this King of Cups before we go into the plans? Okay, that he's working with a Virgo. He's doing some type of work for the Virgo. This Virgo is here with this Hermit, which is fear of speaking the truth. Somebody is fear of speaking the truth about something. We're gonna get into that too. Tell me more about this King of Cups. Okay, they could be sad, experience some sort of loss. Okay, they're doing some type of work, working with a Virgo. This is Scorpio energy again. Okay, they could be sad about somebody's work. Tell me more about this King of Cups. Okay, they could be blocking or jealous about something that they're seeing online. Okay, this is another Pisces and Scorpio energy. This is a Leo energy. This is them blocking something. Okay, not wanting something to move forward. This is a Leo energy. So this King of Cups is working with a Leo. Okay, based on trying to block something that they're seeing online. They presented some type of offer. Okay, so this is the idea of someone presenting an idea and not having their wishes coming true or have something to do with the person that they promised, this IT person, and their wishes not coming true. Okay, they definitely have something to do with something. They're sad about something, about some work online, and they're trying to block it. Okay, they could be trying to block it. Okay, so this is where they make plans. Okay, because remember they're making plans to enslave someone and keep them oppressed. Okay, this is where we're clarifying. Okay, so the King of Cups is behind these plans with this Aries, because remember the Emperor did pop up at the end of the last little card we was reading. They was trying to see what was going on. A energy came up. So now we're going to check into these plans. What's known about these plans? Okay, that somebody's sending a message of truth. Okay, they moving fast. They don't like it. They don't like it. So they trying to stop somebody. Remember, they don't want something to come forth. So tell us more about this. What's uncertain? No, tell us more about these. Tell us about this Knight of Swords. Yeah, they watching and see what's gonna happen. They're like, damn, this message is coming through. I want to see. I want to watch it. Okay, something about somebody's happiness. 10 of Cups. I think they got the message about the IT specialist. They got the message about the plans. Yeah. Tell me more. Tell me what else is known about these plans. Okay, they're under judgment for these plans. They know it now. They're watching. They see. They're under judgment. Right. Okay. So what's to be discovered about these plans? What they don't. What are they unsure about? What is this Aries and Pisces unsure about? If they're going to be able to hold on to this finances, for justice. They're laying back here thinking about this Hierophant and this offer that they presented. That this Queen of Swords could have something specifically to say, what I'm saying, about this tarot, okay, and this Pisces energy to be happy. It could be used as Taurus. They're trying to hold on to some finances that's not theirs. Okay, so this justice could be laying back, thinking about it, thinking about who this Hierophant, hmm about this offer somehow was presented, that was spoken through tarot about this Pisces. Somebody's happiness, which is fulfillment coming true. I think it was an IT guy, IT tech. Yeah, they thinking about it now. Thinking back, that Four of Pentacles also speaks of blocking, speaks of holding back. Okay, also speaks of holding on to someone's finances, or they could be holding on to their own finances. This Queen of Swords got something to say about her investment. Okay, could have been into a Taurus. Okay, with a Taurus. Okay, remember there was a lie. So the information is going around now, current energy about this opportunity that they presented to someone to oppress, okay, to hold on to someone's form for Pentacles. They presented some type of cup offer, this fishy offer. They created a fishy offer to someone. hmm They could be scared. Okay, this is a Gemini here. I don't know. Or it could be somebody who's blindfolded, who's in negative thinking, who's thinking negatively. Their heart is broken. They don't know what to do. They thought they had long-term stability coming. They was moving in calmer water. Did they have something to do with this Ten of Pentacles? Yeah, this message that they sent. Remember, we were clarifying a lie. Okay. So something backfired because now they're under judgment for what they did, what they told you, what they said, what they shared with you. They're up contemplating the next steps as far as what they're going to have to face behind the lie. This Aries, okay, have something to do. We can go even further back. Let's go further back into the plan. What happens behind the King of Cups? There was somebody else was there. Okay, they saw the tarot. Okay, they saw tarot. Okay, yeah, something happened behind the moon. That this Libra, remember, she was laying back here thinking about something, thinking about this tarot. Okay, how she was going to do something behind the moon. Okay, but it came out. So, so anyway, let's continue on. Um, so yeah, they're under judgment. So whatever it was they had planned, it was discovered. All right, that was the plan to oppress, keep fucking with this lie. Okay, must have been new. You know, they must have just hired you. Okay, so tell us more about this warrior spirit, please. Okay, so they could be strong, trying to be strong at this time. Okay, with this strength card. Okay, they could be looking for some type of healing, or there's a Leo. This also lovers also represent some form of marriage, a choice. Okay, it's definitely a Gemini. It could be just the energy of a lover or a marriage. They could be married to a Sagittarius who is a warrior spirit. Take it how it resonates. Okay, we're gonna get one more energy. Yeah, they're not having their wishes coming true. This is the Sagittarius energy in reverse. Oh, this is Aquarius energy, but this is a sign that they're not having their wishes fulfilled. Okay, this warrior is in reverse. Okay. Their energy is not being fulfilled. It could be their marriage, could be married to a Leo. She could be not having her wishes fulfilled. It is next to her in an energy. Okay. We have a Gemini, a Leo, and an Aquarius. So it could be a marriage. Someone is being strong in this situation and someone's not having their wishes fulfilled. It's in reverse. Okay. That's the warrior spirits. Okay, so we already clarified the enslaved and oppressed. They're under judgment. So what's known about this Gemini and this warrior spirit? What's known about this Gemini and this warrior spirit? Okay, what's known is there's a Hierophant, um, a Taurus energy. Okay, they could be having something to do with the King of Swords, being in fear, feeling trapped, mentally entrapped, okay, because they're not having their wishes fulfilled, okay? Okay, they could be trying to be strong, or there's a Leo definitely here in the midst. They could be trying to control what someone is saying, okay, because this is the energy of someone controlling someone's mouth. Okay. So it could be controlled by somebody saying something. I don't know. Okay. What's to be discovered about this Gemini energy? Okay, that there is a message being sent out. Okay. What's the what's the source of this message? Okay, it's about some work being done on the Sagittarius, some work being done on their healing. A Virgo's doing some type of work on the Sagittarius. Okay. That could be why this Leo could be there trying to control the lion's mouth, trying to control something to be said. Okay. This hermit is over here connected to something, a fear of speaking the truth. She could be fear of some type of truth being spoken. And here it is, this message coming out from this Gemini have something to say about some work of this Virgo being done on someone's healing with the temperance or someone or a Sagittarius. Okay. What is uncertain about this Gemini? What is this Gemini uncertain about? Okay. If they're going to jail, if they are trapped, if they're going to have a new beginning, if they're going to be blocked, if this Leo's going to continue to block them from a new beginning, are they going to be trapped forever? Are they going to be, mentally trapped, entrapped forever? That's what they're uncertain about. Okay. But what is to be discovered, there will be a message going forth about this Virgo doing some work on a Sagittarius. Okay, so what is this Leo? What's known about this Leo? Okay, so this Leo is here. Yeah, she got some work done. She using this Virgo to do some work to betray someone. Okay, what's known. Okay, and that's why she's trying to keep this Gemini mouth shut. Okay, because there is some work that this Virgo is doing about betraying someone. Okay, so that's what's known about this Leo. Okay, what is to be discovered about this Leo? Good. Tarot. Okay, it's fell in reverse. I don't know, revealing some information. That's what's to be discovered. Okay, what's uncertain? That they ask is under judgment. Sorry, did I say ask is under judgment? Yeah. They got the judgment card too. All right. Yes, you will be under judgment. Okay. So what's why don't they think they're going to be under judgment? Because this justice. Okay, we haven't got to the justice card. So what's uncertain about the justice? If we're going to find out about this Queen of Cups. Okay, she could have hired a Queen of Cups. You could watch to see something happen for the justice. Okay, could be using this Aries. Okay, they could be working together. Okay, haven't come out yet. So, what is the justice hiding for this Leo? Where are they hiding? Because it's the justice and the Leo that's actually trying to stop the Sagittarius from being, yeah, they're trying to hide their heartbreak. Okay, they're having a heartbreak about this Ten of Pentacles that they're not getting their fingers on, and they're afraid, they're heartbroken about this thought of this offer that went forward to someone. Okay, they presented an offer to someone. It was probably the offer to this Virgo to create that, do some work on the Sagittarius. She ordered it. So, so Leo's like, long as she gets away with it, I'm going to get away with it. She's not going to get away with it, and neither is the Leo going to get away. Okay, so we're going to move on. She's on. She's on. We don't know if we're going to be under judgment for this. You are. I promise you. Okay. Yeah. So you can go ahead and wait. You can wait to Aries. So this is your plans to enslave and oppress somebody. I'm sure what you do for one person, you do for the other. So you did it in this IT situation to block the truth, to keep somebody oppressed. So you guys can continue going behind the scene and doing what you're doing. You, the Libra, Leo, Cancer. I mean, and the pipe. I mean, in his water sign, and God knows whoever else. But we'll get to it anyway. Okay. So there's a performer in an entertainment that hit a tower. Okay, this could be this work that was done that this Leo was trying to keep this Gemini mouth shut about some work being done on somebody, the Sagittarius. Something is telling me that this is the tower. Okay, because there was some work done. And this Virgo is afraid of speaking the truth because it could have, yep, it has directly something to do with this Queen of Wands, this entertainer and performer, which is the Leo up there. This is the Leo. It has something to do trying to keep somebody else's mouth shut about somebody not having their wishes fulfilled. And because she's not getting her wishes fulfilled, that means nobody else get their wishes fulfilled. So they're just on this rampage of keeping everybody's mouth shut. Okay, there is a teacher here that's teaching everything to be letting everything be known. So what's known? Recent past. What's the recent past of the tower? Let's go back that far. What's the recent past of this tower? Okay, yeah, there was victory. They had victory in something. They had victory in something which led to a tower for someone else. Okay, so let's find out what the surprise of this tower is. Tarot. Boom, boom. Tarot be bringing the house down, blowing them up, blowing them out the water with the truth. Okay, come through, spirit, because somebody's name is great here. Okay, and they working around. They're trying to keep it shut, but this person seems like they're rising up above. And this Aries is sitting here watching. He's watching everything. Hey, Aries, we know you're watching. Okay, so let's see. So the recent past, there was a chariot, there was a Cancer. What's known about that chariot? Recent past of this tower. What's known about that chariot? What's known about the chariot? There was some type of victory. Okay, so there was victory. Guess what? They celebrated that their investment didn't go through. Somebody's investment did not go through. So that has something that was known about that chariot. Somebody's chariot is moving forward because of someone's investment didn't go through. So somebody else's chariot was moving forward. Okay. And their investment for this person did not go through. So how do we end up with the tower? Because of tarot. Okay, I forgot. Okay, so what's to be discovered about that chariot, that Cancer energy? What's to be discovered? Oh, there we go. That Capricorn again, twisting shit up again. Yep. He's a part of every failure, every betrayal. This is the little weapon. It's not which one. It's like whichever one you know how people be doing those tricks, those magicians on the street where they like keep your eye on the prize while I twist it up in the air and then you choose to see which one it is. And it's like he put it in his mouth. It's not even there either behind either one of them. Well, this is the energy. This is what's to be discovered. Yeah, that there was some type of action taken towards someone's Knight of Pentacles. He gave somebody else an option. Okay, so there was some type of twisty woo to get somebody to take action just to So what's the forward movement? What's the overall result? What's the final, the end result of that Two of Pentacles? Okay, the final results that there was a collaboration with the Taurus. Okay, it could be this Hierophant energy, which is a Taurus at the top. Okay, and it could be through the tarot. Somebody is fearful, somebody is trapped. Okay, during this collaboration, that's what's to be discovered. They're going to be trapped. There are traps. Tarot trapped them. Okay, so that was the recent past of this Cancer. Let's see. Let's go back. Recent past of this tower. Beyond the tower, behind the chariot. Recent past. There we go. We got the King of Pentacles. Okay, so this has something to do. This person's finances. They help. They're about somebody's money. Somebody's money has something to do with some type of finances. The Virgo and the Sagittarius. Remember the Sagittarius did some work on the Virgo. Virgo did some work. We got to find out what type of truths has been hidden. So what's the present future of this tower? Yeah, behind this moon. So something is in mystery. Let's see what's the surprise of the tower. Where we going? I mean, behind the moon. What's the surprise? That is the Hierophant. Okay, so there's a Hierophant. That's this Hierophant sitting up here. Okay, behind this tower. She's forward movement. She's behind the moon. She's behind this offer. Okay, that's been presented. Okay, that's going to bring some type of judgment. Yeah. Okay. She knows about this new beginning. Somebody gonna be under judgment. Okay, she knows about this offer that was presented to the IT tech, of course, that tried to twist some things around for someone so they can continue to enslave and oppress someone. Okay, so that's good. I take it. Okay. Present future of the moon. Present future of the moon. Yeah, our ass is under judgment. Like I said. Okay, so we got the warrior, Leo, action, message. They're under judgment. This enslaved, oppressed, water sign and plans of this Aries is under judgment. Okay, this tower for this entertainer and this performer, whatever they did to them to bring some type of tower to them, they're under judgment. Okay, now we have this ruler and leader. Something is telling me this ruler and leader, it could be the Scorpio or it could be this damn emperor sitting back, keep peeping behind every corner, trying to find out what the hell is going on. Yeah, I know you still watching. Okay, but I believe you are the ruler, right? You are the leader, or you was, or there could be some type of bibbidi bop around a rooter and a leader. What do you call this? Page of Wands. Usually, this is some sign of spell word. This is some form of control. This is some, inspired action. Let's see. Okay, let's go to the recent past of this Page of Wands. Take us to the recent past of this Page of Wands. Okay, so somebody was getting away. They was moving on to calmer water. Okay, they wanted to stop that. I don't think why. How do you get a Page of Wands when someone is leaving? Why aren't they on the boat? Why aren't they walking away? No, but they're trying to do some bippity bop. Let's find out what's the surprise about this Page of Wands. What's the surprise? Let's find out the surprise of this Page of Wands. Yeah, I don't know. Scorpio was energy. Or they want to create some type of illusion, some confusion, some choices. Yeah, they're trying to make some. They're trying to make it difficult. They want some illusions. That's what the surprise was. Surprise is somebody's just looking. Somebody paid. Yeah, somebody paid for this. They was looking for a way to pay for something. There was a Queen of Swords. There she go. There she go. Yeah. The ruler and the leader. Oh, she paid for some illusion, confusion through this Page of Wands. Oh, yeah. That's where the payment came from. This has something to do with each person, each role. There was this illusion of somebody getting paid, but really there wasn't. Because once they present the idea, right, they have to put the two pinnacles out there and be like, which one do you think it is? But remember, everything is an illusion. That's not even real. So they're ready to catch someone else up. Let's see who they got caught up. What's known about this Page of Wands? What's known? Oh, they used a friend. Oh, they said, okay, they know the truth. Okay, so this time they're going to use it on the truth. Okay. Yeah, they lay back thinking about the truth, thinking about a friend. Okay, so they want to create some type of illusion for them, right? This is what's known about the Page of Wands. Somebody know the truth now. This person is Queen of Swords is here, laying back. I don't know something. She could be sick. This is her permanent position. Okay, or she can't see. Okay, but she do know the truth though, and she do know a friend or a couple people are together in agreement on something. That's what she do know. But what she's doing in the recent past is she's paying. She can pay for some type of illusion. There's an illusion around that Page of Wands. Okay, so let's move forward. What's to be discovered about this Page of Wands? Oh shit. This is the Libra. That's her again. She's going to be heartbroken. She's a part of every situation. So far, she's under judgment. Somebody's under judgment, and they are heartbroken. Here we are again with the same situation, with that same old rusty ass pinnacle. It's not even real. I think it's probably like something put on auto record. It's like, hey, go ahead and send this person this through the internet. Send it through the email. I don't know how they sending its messages. I don't know. Maybe it's coming through some sort of email or something like that. Some messages that they're sending. I don't know how do everybody keep getting this magical, this golden opportunity. How is it presented? They're doing something in somebody's head. Okay, but whatever they're doing is connected to some illusions, confusion. Just choose which one you think is going to be. It's your choice. But the end result is you're going to end up with a heartbreak. So I don't care which one you really choose because it's rigged. That's how we do things with this work. It can be done by a Virgo. Okay. But this time it has something to do with a King of Pentacles. Okay. Winning at all costs. Okay. They're going to win over a King of Pentacles at all costs, or the King of Pentacles is, part of the scheme, the theme, the situation to win at all costs. But however, he is definitely a part of this illusion in this Page of Pentacle. I don't know who's the ruler and the leader. Let me see. Show me the face of this ruler and this leader. Let me put these back in here. Who does this ruler and leader show up? Let me get a whole nother deck. Hold on. I want to see how this ruler and leader show up in real life. Let's see how this ruler and leader show up in real life. Let's see how this ruler and leader show up in real life. Oh shit. This Hierophant. This Taurus energy. That's that King of Pentacles. So he's offering the little crusty thought of coin to create some type of illusion through this Queen of Swords about something she said going somewhere. So tell me what's known about this Hierophant. Okay, there she goes. There's the Libra. I told you she was directly connected to it. This is worse than the Two of Pentacles. It's like you can't make up your mind. Maybe you should put one of them down and do it one at a time. Start with the first one you had. Right? You're trying to compare the two. So this is worse than the Two of Pentacles. Okay, this is still a Libra energy. What's known is that there is some sort of blind, somebody can't see something. It's like, let's go to the Libra because her next move is putting on this blindfold, but she don't want to make a decision. She don't want to see what's going to happen. She don't want to be the one in charge to make a decision. She don't want to lead. So what's known about the Hierophant? He went straight to the Libra. Okay, she put on her blindfold. What else is known about this Hierophant? Oh, the Empress. She's in reverse now. So she's ungrounded. Okay. She wanted to fall upside down. She just tipped upside down some type of way. Maybe she was in position to do something. She could have been the one taking a leap of faith. Okay. She the one could have been seeking some type of guidance or something. I don't know. Who knows? But this Empress is here. She's in reverse. So they can't make a decision on what to do with her ass. Okay. We got this Four of Pentacles. Okay. Somebody was supposed to hold on to some finances or do some type of exchange. This is another Taurus. So we got a Hierophant, a Two of Swords, an Empress in reverse, and a Four of Pentacles. So we got 3 Tauruses and a Libra. And we got somebody supposed to be exchanging hands of some money. What's known about this Hierophant? This Empress in reverse. What's known? Okay, she got something to do with this happiness, Pisces energy. What else is known about this Hierophant? Okay, she got directly something to do with this devil. Okay. Tell me, Pisces. Okay, and yeah, Pisces again. So she could be connected to this Pisces. Okay, that's not very happy right now because he's in reverse. Okay, so this Empress in reverse. She's an ungrounded, unearthly, disconnected, selfish, just not connected at all. She's connected. She's not happy. She's connected to the devil. Okay, she's connected to the Pisces family in some kind of way. But we have this Four of Pentacles, which is another Taurus. What's known about this person? Okay, they play with the bippity bop. They got the Page of Wands. Okay, what else is known? Okay, they're gonna do it on this High Priestess. This beautiful, beautiful, wise, intelligent. Okay, they're gonna create some type of opportunity around this. Okay, that's what's known. Okay, so what's to be discovered about this? Okay, yeah, they're trying to come after the Ten of Pentacles. They're coming for, they working for the Ten of Pentacles, baby. Yep, them and this Hermit. That was more. Yeah, Five of Swords energy, and to win at all costs. Mm. What's to be this? What's uncertain? What's uncertain is I just looked at this Queen of Cups right here. I just looked at that like, okay, we already know their patterns. This Queen of Cups right here, this victory. I'm not for sure if we're gonna win, but we're gonna know we're going for the big one. We're going for the big one. You know what I'm saying? We taking this little bitty ass offer. You know what I'm saying? We finna try to buy some big energy. We about to come and get some big energy with this little bitty ass coin right here. Okay, we hopeful that we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this big with the Three of Cups. The message is going out. This message is already circulating that they're aware of the Six of Pentacles. Okay, the Pisces is looking and seeing how she was going down, and guess what he see? The big tower power. For this motherfucker Queen of Cups. Yeah, her ass is going down, and there he is right behind it. Yeah, he was using her to be the front. There go the Emperor. He's showing his face now. So they already know they hit a tower. Whatever plans they had, it just got exposed. And this Hermit over here, she got some fear of speaking the truth. We're gonna get the truth out of her before I guarantee we're gonna get the truth out of her before we leave here today. Okay, we may have to do another video. Okay. But we definitely gonna get the truth about this. So they got this Hierophant working with this King of Cups. The King of Queen of Cups. Let's see. I have to start another video. We got this Hierophant here. She work, of course, with Hierophant, they're gonna work with the Queen of Cups. Yeah, they working with this Cancer, like I said. So how did they win? What did they do? Let's go to the recent past. Recent past is the Three of Cups. Okay, there's memories of the past. Okay, about some action being taken. Okay, could have something directly to do with a Scorpio. They have the memories of the past. Okay, so this is just Hierophant energy. All she thinks about is the Scorpio. I think the Scorpio left her and want to have nothing to do with her. So she's on a rampage of moving fast towards the Scorpio. Okay, that's what they come in like, okay, we got the Queen of Cups. We got celebration. The Queen of Cups about to bring it home. Like she always do, but she never really do. Okay, but this is an illusion. Remember, they was working with the illusion earlier with the Seven of Cups. They look up on, I don't know what the hell they're looking at. They got rose-colored glasses on. I don't know what they're looking through. Okay, I don't know what information they're collecting. I don't know what the hell is going on. Okay, they could be, I don't know, they in the Nine of Wands energy. They already know they ass on the Judgment. Okay, this is the energy they operate in. The Nine of Wands, collecting information, knowing they under damn judgment. Okay, so the illusion, we call it the illusion. A feel-good illusion. Okay, possibilities. Like, okay, well, if we can get past this point, then we can be at this point. But the real truth is they're looking through an illusion and they know damn well it's not going to happen. Which is why I have to heal this energy and clear this energy up by the end of this reading so they can go sit down. Yeah, they can go sit down and drink their own fishy offer. Okay, because we already detected some Seven of Swords. Okay, in this love offer. And so whoever he was going after, they already know now. They already see you coming. They already see the deception, which is why this soul contract, breaking the soul contract, is exposed in the sun, because that means I see you clearly and I'm ready for your ass. Your soul contract is already, they already watching. They already know. It's already laid out. So let's see. So we go to the recent past, okay, of this Hierophant and this three of Cups. We see the action of some memories of the past, has something to do with Scorpio. Let's see what her memories are of the past of this Scorpio. What memories do you have, girl? Okay, this investment that you once had, you was once living like this. You was the investment, right? Or how I used to be the investment is what I see. Yeah, but now you're not happy. Okay, now you're seeing the Seven of Swords energy. Now you see a whole bunch of conflict, chaos, confusion, and jealousy. So now this is where your plans are to come in and do some bippity bop, the whippity wop. But we already detected with this little fishy offer that you're trying to send to who? Now you're in the Nine of Swords. I mean, damn. Okay, but anyway, we can go ahead and act like we don't know nothing. We gonna act like we under your illusion. Okay, we just gonna act like we don't see it. Go ahead and take this little Three of Cups, and if you can drink from it upside down, then go ahead and get you, go ahead and pour it that way if that's how you like it. Okay, you can drink from your cup upside down. I'm sure y'all got all kind of ways of doing tricks and getting what you want and how you want it. So go ahead and drink from these cups upside down. Because your deception was just detected. Okay. This confusion. Okay. And there's somebody in Nine of Cups in it. I don't know who you I don't know who you, if it's you with this Nine of Cups in reverse, or it's a Pisces, the Nine of Cups reverse. This is a past situation. Okay, I think it's time to live in the present, live in the future. Okay, we can start with this, just that, dealing with that. Okay, because that's where it is. And this is, no matter how much fighting that you do, no matter how much fighting you do, no matter how much deception that you get, it's not going to bring happiness. It's like forcing your way into somebody's life. That's your plans. That's your plans at the bottom of the day. Like that. How do we even get back into this? It's supposed to be a different reading. It's like pick me, pick me. Okay, so you're moving on. Now you're finna attack the chariot. You've been trying to attack the Sagittarius now. So that's what you calling the Cancer in. Okay, so you're going to use, remember the Two of Pentacles, the Cancer had two jobs. That could be coming from the Six of Pentacles, the Chariot, the Three of Pentacles, the Star, the Fool, the Star, the Chariot, Six of Pentacles. So somebody's paying a Cancer. Tell me about the Six of Pentacles payment. Recent passive. Oh, the Devil. There we go. Hey, Capricorn. Cool. Trying to get you back up right, huh? Yeah. You're trying everything. Okay, so what is your plans with the Cancer? Are you moving through love? Okay, who's love? Recent past. What's the conversation? Who's love? Okay, there she go. The Cancer energy, recent past. Okay, present future. Where you headed? Okay, so whatever it is, there was a decision made. Okay, she's no longer blind. Okay. She's having memories of the past. Okay, about the Sagittarius. So they're that way, at least when somebody make a decision, the decision is made. They're not walking around blindfolded. They're not acting like they can't see. They're not refusing to see. Somebody clearly sees that there's memories of the past about the Sagittarius and about somebody getting paid. And this is the emperor. So he clearly knows that everybody else knows that this is what's being done. He can keep the blindfold over the Libra to make it seem like she don't know what's going on. She knows now, and so does who else? What's so surprised about the two of swords? Yeah, there we go. This is why I do what this is why I do what I do. You know what I'm saying? If we don't have this, then we can't move forward. Yeah, that this is an investment. Invested in this Taurus to pay someone, pay this Cancer. Yep. Guess who it is? Big Emperor energy. Yeah. Capricorn. Capricorn just give you the thought. Emperor gives the plan. Okay. The Taurus want to take action. She going to connect with the Cancer. The Cancer coming in with the big chariot, like here we come. Y'all get on. We finna bring it home to the finish line. So let's talk about the Six of Pentacles, just in case they forgot. Tell me about the Six of Pentacles. Okay, they're paid to do some type of deception. The Nine of Cups, Pisces energy, or someone wishes fulfillment, their wishes fulfillment to come through. There was a message that came through. So it was a Cancer. Okay, Nine of Cups communicated with the Cancer to get paid for some wishes fulfillment. Same old bullshit. Okay, so we got the Seven of Swords. They ready to do the deception. So what's the surprise about deception? Who's about to be deceptive this time? Okay, there was a message of truth coming from the Pisces about somebody's happiness. There was a message of truth coming in. I say the message of truth because that's what it's supposed to be. It came in abruptly. So let's find out what the truth is. So now they know the truth. The truth is out now. So let's see. Let's see what the message is. What's the Knight of Swords? Oh, there's some confusion, chaos, fuckery going on. Oh, there's some confusion. Oh, there's some chaos, confusion. Somebody's mad. They're arguing now. What are they arguing about? What's the surprise? That the hermit got discovered. She was finding out about her work, be paying to do some work on Sagittarius, and that's supposed to be bringing some type of chariot. You know what I'm saying? To be paying somebody, and now the world sees that their idea came from a Capricorn. Everybody knows now, so there's no more secret. Right, the message came through about this collaboration. Yeah, the world sees for a new beginning. What's the surprise about this message? Then we're gonna move on because this is yeah, somebody's supposed to be moving to calmer waters. Yeah, this is perspective, working together. So I guess they still talking about the person that was in the IT guy, the IT tech. I don't know who talked to him, who spoke with him, but this like everybody trying to move on. There was could have been promises to everybody that they, prior to this is a little happy part. You're going to be happy. You and your family's going to move together. They're going to move to calmer water. You do this for me. Whatever you do for me, you're going to be happy. You move on to calmer waters and which is a lie. Right. And a Leo don't like it. She comes out because something is not going her way. So there's chaos, confusion because now she can't continue doing what she's doing. Whatever her plans is abrupted because her plan was a part of everybody else's. Yeah, because Libra finally made up her mind. There was a decision made. See? Damn, that's like wake up, girl. They're doing all kind of things behind you. What's your surprise? How did she finally wake up? Big Justice came up. She like, hello, okay. Some work her ass up. Goddamn. When she came up, she said, I'm not asleep. That's why they want to keep her asleep. Because if she's asleep, if Justice is asleep, she's sitting back with the Two of Swords, like, I don't know what to do. Should I do A or B with this mind? I can't make up my mind. But they say good, because while you can't make up your mind, we'll make up our mind for you behind. But then when she makes up her mind, then she step into position. Let's see what she decided to do. What is a forward movement? Okay, so her forward movement is with an investment to win at all costs. She knows that her investment to win at all costs ended up in the Three of Swords, just like it says she was going to be. She didn't want to see the truth. Investment in this Capricorn in reverse, investment in this Emperor, the Taurus, this Leo, and all of this other, you know, a delusional parties. Okay, so now they're sitting with the truth. So everything has been exposed. Okay, now that somebody's breaking a soul contract, they got information that they need. I'm out of here. Whatever it is y'all was trying to keep me tied into, severing agreements that no longer serve your highest good is a healing resolution, which is a good thing. Everything's been exposed, information's been collected. So tell me, what's the current situation? Oh, look at right. His ass is no longer a part of whoever that they was trying to bind behind the Libra's back. She said it was her decision, but the next choice that needed to be made, she didn't know what to do. So when she don't know what to do, somebody else come in. But now when the decision is being made and she has to take off her blindfold to see what was made, and she has to stand up and justice has to be served. So now she's heartbroken. She didn't want to be heartbroken. That's why she wanted to make the decision in the first place. But now she let somebody else make it. She must have let the emperor make it. So now what he did was exposed, and whatever contract that he was trying to bind is now broken. Okay. So now that there's a divine punishment, okay, somebody's aware of this, that there's a divine punishment now, okay, for everything that's been done. You face judgment or consequences for your past actions. Okay, so this could be very well be this emperor facing judgment for his past action. He was under judgment. This Libra is under judgment. This King of Pentacles should be under judgment because he put the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords came out in under his reading. Okay, so he could have been directly behind keeping somebody else tied down. So tell me about this divine punishment. Yeah, does the message of truth came out? Tell me about this Knight of Swords. This Knight of Swords. Yeah, about some type of Eight of Pentacles work. This Virgo doing some work. Okay, tell me more. Yeah, this Hermit. Double Virgo energy. Somebody's aware of it now. Yeah, they got to face judgment. Divine punishment. Her ass is under divine punishment. You face judgment or consequences for your past actions. Somebody's seeing this shit clearly. I see you. I am no longer sacrificed. I can see. I'm sitting up straight. I like. Look at the whole crown chakra lit up. Oh me, goddamn. Everything has been highlighted that she's done. Okay. Message of truth came in that the Virgo been doing some work. Double Virgo, and her message of truth came in that her ass is going for a divine punishment. Does Pisces know this? She know this. Now she's sitting over here, fear of speaking the truth. Way over here in the corner. Okay, so that's that. There's the, what else? Give me one energy to tie this energy together for this Virgo and this Pisces energy. They was a damn fool. They used a fool. They used this Queen of Cups. That sent the message. She got caught. She caught them up. Cause she come in with the big chariot, like, okay, we already know who this is. It's like coming. It's like having your car. It's like having your car all fixed up, dressed up, a perfect color. Everybody know your car when you come in town. Everybody know what you're there for. Everybody know what you do. Everybody just know. So when I see the chariot, it's like, okay, well, she's coming into town to see this Seven of Pentacles, this Seven of Pentacles, right? But now she got the truth behind her with this opportunity and the message that was sent. So it came out. She was the fool. The fool tied them up, tied them together, got them caught up, followed her trail, and take them to everybody. So I release all fears and step into my full divine power. Somebody's in the Nine of Swords energy. They're ready to step in their full divine power now. We don't know who this is. They're scared. It could be this. I think it was this King of Pentacles. He's now ready to step into his full divine power after trying to pull the Seven of Swords energy. I don't know. Let's see. Clarify. What's okay? So now they sitting in the five of cups energy. They're sad. They're in the Nine of Swords energy. They're sad. They have some missed opportunities. Whatever they was thinking on, working on, died. They got two opportunities in the back. I don't know if they was able to hold their heads. This is pretty heavy energy. They got the Nine of Swords and the Five of Cups. Now they release their fears and step into divine power. Okay. They wait for the wheel to turn. Wheel of Fortune to turn. Look at the energy. They don't even want to look up and see the offer. They're like, damn, I don't know if I should turn around or not. I don't know how this is gonna work out. Should I accept the offer? Look, they got the Five of Wands and the Five of Wands in the back. They know that they have what they did to this with this King of Wands or against this Queen of Wands, King of Wands, and his wishes and hopes and dreams coming true. So he don't even want to face the music. He don't even really want to look. But somebody released their fear and step into divine power. So this could be this Queen of Wands, this Sagittarius energy, knowing that he's been betrayed, he's sad, and he still could be hopeful, knowing what they just did to him. They just spin him through the ringer at all costs. Five of Swords. They did what they could to him to make him win. I couldn't ready in this vibe before. Tell me one energy so I can close. Yeah, this somebody invested, made plans. They worked together. Somebody worked together. This is the Aries energy. They made plans. They collaborated together with this Taurus, the Aries and the Taurus, collaborated together to leave his ass so he couldn't move to common water. This is cannot, okay? Or for their own ass to get away. They made plans to collaborate together for the Six of Swords, but it wasn't for this person. That's how their destiny turned out. For them to plan to collaborate to work together and get to common water and leave this nigga in this Nine of Swords and the Five of Cups. Yeah, because remember he's under judgment. Whatever he did in his soul contract with this person, he got exposed. The information that he used to work against him kept him in the Nine of Swords and the Five of Cups. And for him and the person that helped him get this person trapped and stuck, they were supposed to move off into destiny, on their destiny and their Five of Cups. Celebration and win at all costs. So anyway, this is somebody making a statement. I release all fears and step into my. I mean, that's like this is fucked up. Please step into your divine power if you have any left. Please. That's how motherfuckers do you. They just not just throw you under the bus. It's like they run over you 100 times. But when you still here though, when you still here and you still got love, you know what I'm saying, and the wheel is still turning in your favor, baby. When it's still, that's what, I'm saying. When God step in, that's what I'm saying. Even when you in debt and in poverty, you know what I'm saying? They wanted this for you. They try to take your love life. They try to take your destiny. They try to take everything that belonged to you. You feel what I'm saying? But no, but God. You may be in debt and you may be in poverty, okay? But you still the king, and you still got love, and you still got destiny. Now that's what I'm talking about. He wasn't supposed to have none of that. He's supposed to have been stuck like this. That member, they took his Wheel of Fortune. But guess what? There's a whole nother one right here. So now their ass is under judgment. They've been exposed and they watching. They watching. Damn. So now here is karmic partner right here. Karmic partner relationship meant to teach difficult lessons. Okay, so we have a karmic partner right here. This Queen of Pentacles have a karmic partner. Tell me about this Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. There's a love offer. Okay. She got love. Oh my God. Karmic partner is the King of Pentacles. And his love for this person, winning at all costs. Queen of Pentacles. Okay. This the one that was moving forward. Oh. Woo. Okay. Am I back live? Okay. We was talking about this karmic partner and the love that he had for this Queen of Pentacles. So this is the karmic partner of this Queen of Pentacles. Is the King of Pentacles and their love. I don't know. Let's see. What's the overall message? Okay, Nine of Cups. Somebody Pisces wishes fulfillment. So the only reason why this King of Pentacles is here is because of a Pisces. His wishes fulfillment. Okay, this is an individual person. This person is selfish. They're thinking about themselves, whether it's the King of Pentacles energy or whether it's the Pisces energy. It's only one person in that card. And they got the Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck. They want to win at all costs. That's the overall energy. Okay. So what's to be discovered about this King of Pentacles? He's in the Nine of Wands energy for the Sagittarius. Do you know anything about the Sagittarius? Okay, because he could have been sending a message of love for the King of Swords. So he's in the Nine of Wands energy because of a King of Swords. The King of Swords wanted this person to send a message of love. Of love. King of Swords. Okay, because they wasn't getting they would. Hey, like I said, there was a night a cut. Okay, that has something to do. This person is still trying to deliver a message of love. Okay, so what I found out, I was like, what is it? Why did this video keep cutting off? So there has something to do with this Page of Wands. Got something to do with this Gemini, about this message of truth, about this Emperor and this Sagittarius under judgment. So that's what this, they don't want to know that there was an offer that came from justice because somebody refused an offer. About the King of Wands and the Nine of Swords. And we back at the Page of Swords. But we'll real quick. Okay, so there's a secret shadow. We're going to find out some shadow secrets about this King of Pentacles. Okay, so what's the nature of this mystery with this King of Pentacles? Okay, that there was an opportunity, Page of Pentacles. Nature of mystery. Okay, so what is being hidden from the King of Pentacles? What's being hidden? Okay, so his plans has been revealed. Okay, the plans, whatever plans they had is not working. Okay, for this emperor that they had, it overturned. Whatever their plans has been revealed. It fell apart. Okay, so who is involved or affected? Who is involved or affected in this situation? This is who is involved or affected in this situation. This Capricorn. What is the root cause? Because the Libra could make a decision on her happiness, could make a decision on this Ten of Cups. Remember, she don't make a decision, somebody needs to make a decision for her. Okay, so that's the root cause. Because she didn't want to see somebody being, she didn't want to see somebody with a family, she didn't want to see somebody happy, okay? Or this Pisces didn't want to see someone, they didn't want this Queen of Swords to make a decision. The ultimate resolution. What is the ultimate resolution? The ultimate resolution is the Page of Swords is collect information on the Nine of Pentacles, okay, and the burden that she caused, the Sagittarius, or some Sagittarius information, something to do with Sagittarius about this Virgo. But they over here was fear of speaking the truth. So we haven't got to that part yet. What we're gonna do, we're gonna get another quick reading for the shadow secrets for the King of Swords. I don't know why this phone keeps going off every time I get around the King of Swords or every time I get around the King of Pentacles, but somehow we finish get to Shadow Seeker. So what's the nature of the mystery behind this King of Swords? Okay, that there's a Nine of Pentacles with the truth. He knows the truth about a Nine of Pentacles. Okay, it's this Virgo. He knows the truth. That's the nature of the mystery with this King of Swords. Okay, what is being hidden from this King of Swords? What is the King of Swords? What has been hidden from the King of Swords? What's been hidden? Okay, this Knight of Cups, right? What's been hidden? They don't want him to. This is where this card came out right here. This Knight of Cups and this King of Swords. And the phone hung up. The technology keep tweaking. Okay, so here we are again with this King of Swords. This has been hidden. They don't want nobody to know what this King of Swords has to say about this person, this Virgo, this energy, this Knight of Love, this message of love, whether it's coming to somebody he loves or it's coming from somebody that loves him. Okay, this is hidden. Who is involved or affected with this King of Swords? Okay, so we have a Libra, a Sagittarius. What is this M sign? Is that a Capricorn? Okay, that's a Capricorn M or Scorpio. That's a Scorpio. Okay, so that's who's involved, who's affected. Okay, is a Libra, a Scorpio, and a Sagittarius. What's the root cause? Yeah, the root cause that I told you because the Libra don't make a decision. She sit here, she don't want to see, she don't want to make a decision because she knows it's gonna either end up with a Three of Swords, and she don't want to be in the Three of Swords energy. So who does she give the decision to, the Emperor or the deval? What's the ultimate resolution? Judgment. And that's what they don't want. So that's why the phone keep hanging up, because they don't want to face judgment. But it's already here. Okay, it's something she knows, something about this Virgo and the truth. Let's find out. What is this Virgo and the truth that the King of Swords wants to tell before this phone die? And I'm about to end it live and finish it in another one. I might in part two. Yeah, that she's had some toxic addictions, some ways she has temptations, bias, restrictions, materialistic addictions, selfishness, pessimism, distrust, faithlessness. So this person they have some addictions. Okay, they have some toxic ways. They tie to the devil. Okay, could have something to do with the Sagittarius. Have something to do with the Sagittarius. That's what I'm getting. Okay, because somebody is oppressed, somebody is enslaved, somebody is being is like restricted. They're celebrating happy that this Nine of Wands is in that situation. Okay. So tell me more about the truth. Tell me about the truth. It's Ace of Swords. Yeah, they collected information. Information that was collected about somebody wishes coming true, somebody healing, Somebody star energy, yeah, that they watching. Okay, the Scorpio energy. Okay, investing in the Taurus. They're creating some illusion by some investment in the Taurus and then moving to Chariot. The Scorpio investment in moving into this Chariot energy, moving forward in success. The truth is about that. What's the truth about it? What's the surprise about the truth? It's this King of Cups and this Queen of Wands is trying to stop it. Five of Wands, and it's Queen of Wands. This is double. Actually, this is the Queen of Wands. This is the Leo energy, and this is the Leo energy. They trying to stop it. They trying to block it. This King of Cups. So they want the King of Cups who's looking online, trying to find a way to invest in some type of moving forward. What's the surprise about the Seven of Cups? What's the surprise? Seven of Cups. Okay, it's the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. Surprised about this, the Seven of Pentacles. They're trying to betray. Ooh. So they know that there's somebody trying to betray. The Seven of Pentacles, the investment is trying to betray. And you got the, what's the surprise about the Chariot? Betrayal. What's the surprise about the Chariot? Leo. They're sad. They're sad about this Chariot moving forward. I'm getting this a Taurus and there's a Leo. The investment is to betray somebody. Tell me about this betrayal. What's known about this betrayal? Which that was a surprise. Okay, the Nine of Cups. Somebody was happy about a betrayal. They wanted to see this Aries could have been happy and watching somebody be betrayed. Okay, and have their heart broken. What's to be discovered about this Ten of Swords? That this community, Aries energy, Aries community, this home marriage, okay, was on a wheel of fortune. Tell me more. So this person's wheel of fortune depended on this person being stuck. That means the wheel of fortune for somebody to have a community or a union or a marriage, they wanted they're destined, the wheels turn and it turned to this Libra with this damn blindfold on. So of course that left somebody with a something happening behind the moon and somebody being sad. That means somebody can't get what they want because they did all of this betrayal to get somebody destiny to be blindfolded and to be blocked. That's a betrayal. Okay, so they can't be married, they can't be in a union. This community wanted this person brokenhearted. This Aries sitting back watching, like that's what he wants to happen. Matter of fact, he's actually quite happy, right? He's quite happy what he sees. That somebody's at a stalemate and they cannot move forward, whether it's for this Chariot or the Seven of Cups. What's known about the Seven of Cups? That they have love. What's to be discovered? That somebody wanted at all costs, any cost. Who is the person? Show me the person that have love. Show me the person with this Ace of Cups, Capricorn, and Aquarius. The sending a message of truth. What's the message of truth, oh Lord Jesus? Tell me what's the message of truth. This Queen of this Queen of Swords and this Leo, they don't want somebody to be in love. See this Nine of Swords? This Leo and this Queen of Swords, they is in the Nine of Swords because somebody else have love. They don't want it. At all costs, they want to stop this love from going forward, from somebody choosing love at all costs. They don't want them to have it. They want to be confused. They don't want it at all costs. They're gonna stop it at all costs. This Queen of Swords and this Leo energy. They don't want to have it. They want somebody to be betrayed. They want it to end. They don't want it to happen. If they're gonna do it at all costs to make it happen. So that's for the Scorpio energy. Everybody trying to get to this, okay? But nobody don't want to. What's the intention of this chariot, Lord Jesus? What's the intention of this chariot? What's the intention of this chariot? To present this opportunity. Present this opportunity with this fucking magic. Yeah, so somebody's plans won't be successful. To turn the two of wands in reverse. To hold on to somebody's finances, to hold on to this Taurus, to hold somebody back. Jesus Christ, I cannot. Okay, so we got to heal this energy. Okay, hold on one second. Spirit said that is the truth, and everything has been discovered and found out, and they ask is under judgment. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and heal this energy. I'll call on my blessed ancestor of healing love. Thank you for your sacred knowledge, your wisdom, and your strength, and your gifts of healing love. Guide my hands, heart, and spirit, and walk with me. Thank you for your blessings and your protection. Walk with me as I heal my shadows. Okay. Over reliance on others, health wounds, unhealed trauma, avoidance of personal healing, guilt, isolation, fear of intimacy, sacred mindset, fear of change, unrequited love, abandonment, fear of visibility, fear of responsibility, fear of conflict, fear of victimhood, vows of poverty, lack of boundaries, creativity blocks, persecution, soul contracts, health wounds, people pleasing, fear of conflict, fear of success, fear of failure, okay, guilt, loss, karmic debt, ancestral patterns, judgment, and martyrdom. Okay, walk with me as I heal these energies here. Okay, I'm gonna come back and clarify these other energies. But I'm gonna start over here. Uh, the rulers and leader, the performer and entertainer, from past life affecting this present life. Okay, this enslaved and oppressed past life energy affecting this life, this warrior spirit. Okay, this Eight of Wands, this Leo energy, this Gemini energy, this Star energy, the Page of Swords, the Sun, the Emperor, this Tower, the Moon, the Hierophant, the Two of Wands, the King of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the Six of Cups, the Knight of Wands, the Hierophant, the Five of Cups, the Nine of Swords, the Fool, the Hangman in reverse, the Hermit, the Eight of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, the High Priestess, the Wheel of Fortune, the King of Swords, and the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Wands, the King of Wands, the Ace of Cups, the King of Pentacles. I'm trying to hear it from my phone guy. Okay, the Knight of Cups right here. the Ace of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Death card. Okay, the the Six of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, the Two of Wands. The debt of poverty, the karmic partner, breaking soul contracts, past and present from past life experiences, relationships affecting today, divine punishment. Okay, I release all fears and step into my full divine power. I release past life bonds that keep me stuck and open my heart to um to new possibilities. I am free from past life burdens and I embrace my soul's evolution. I acknowledge my past wounds and choose to heal them in love. Okay. We have a success, Six of Wands. We have the Fool. We have Seek. We have Teach, the Hierophants. We have Four Cups. We have the Trust. We have the Six of Cups. Okay, we have the Queen of Cups, the Lover on the internet. Okay, public relations specialist, this Cancer, this domestic partner, the IT specialist, this bailiff. Okay, this historian, this marketer, and this relationship coach. Okay, fear of speaking the truth from past life affecting today. All right, let's see. Hmm, I'm just gonna do a few of them.